Hey mama, welcome to the Digital Empress Lounge. Just want to holler at you for just a moment. Your girl Natasha here, single mom, proud single mom, and I want to encourage you out there and all my other single mamas out there to keep doing what you're doing. I know that this is the hardest job in the world because I do it every day, right? Just real quick, I just wanted to holler at you when you were little, right? Probably like you tell your kids, like I tell my kids, right? I want them to do good in school, work hard, go for your goals, go for your dreams. You can make it happen, right? And we were told that when we were little, right? Go to school, do what you're supposed to do, get your degree, go to college. You can go have the American dream, right? Do whatever you want to do in this world. Get a good stable job, right? I don't know about you. My mom that work in the DC area, they government, right? That's government. See how that's going. And for other people, most anywhere, right? Go become a teacher or a nurse or do social work, right? Something like that that we need in our community, right? That's what we were taught. And that was going to be your ticket. That's going to be your ticket for your kids, for your future, for having whatever you want in this life, right? And for years, that was the responsible advice. That's what the advice that our parents gave us, and that's how we live. Our teachers, right? That's what they told us to do. And while we've been working, right, hustling hard, taking care of our families and giving it our all and trying to follow the rules, it just seems like the rules just changed up on you, right? So I don't know if you guys have heard. I'm really thinking about doing a little bit of a detox on the politics because it's making me a little crazy. But if you heard about or if you've seen the big disgusting bill that was released, approved and signed off on last year, one of the portions of it is that in the middle of everything else, right? The economy's all jacked up and whatever. They just made it harder for you, right? If you're trying to get funding, if you're trying to get student loans to become a teacher, you become a nurse, right? They don't consider that as worth it anymore. They don't consider it professional anymore. So they're reducing and capping the funding that the nurses, the teachers, all the people, all these strong positions that, and let's be honest, majority of them are women, right? That we need out here, help us with the kids, with their whatever goes on in the world. They have been reclassified. And so again, they're capping the student loans and capping the funding that's available to help people to achieve those things and achieve those dreams and make the lives that they want to live, right? Those very paths that we were told were safe, right? Those stable jobs that we were told to go get and work hard to so we can do them. They just became less affordable and even more out of reach, right? Because we don't have enough challenges in what's going on in the world right now, right? Especially if you're a single mother, right? It makes it hard. You don't have typically a whole lot of extra, the luxury of having a lot of extra money and or a lot of extra time, right? So I don't know about you, but I feel like it feels like betrayal, don't it? Don't it feel like it seems like every time you're trying to play by the rules and get ahead and make something happen for yourself and get a little bit ahead for your family, it's like they change the rules up or they just keep moving the goalposts, right? Moving that finish line a little bit further out of your way, and out of your grasp, out of your reach. Dealing with this insane ass economy, right? A job market that I wouldn't even say doesn't respect a mother's schedule. It don't respect women in general at all, and it's actually quite disrespectful to particularly for mothers and for women that are out here trying to make it happen. And for me, I find that particularly upsetting. I have twin daughters, right, and I'm always encouraging them and their brilliant minds to go and strive and do all the things they want to do in this life, right? All right, right now, just a second, please. So the government is actively making it harder to pursue these very careers, like I said, that are supposed to be the backbones of these communities. And it really is enough for it to just make you want to give up. And now for a lot of people, that's where they're at right now. They just want to give up and just accept that this is how it is, right? But I'm here to tell you, it don't have to be that way. It really doesn't have to be that way. We just have to find a different way, right? Because unfortunately, the system that we live in with right now, I won't say it might be broken. It's broken. This joint is broken and it's trying to break us, right? But you're not broken. You're not broken. And at the end of the day, God has plans for us and plans for you that are not limited by these man-made laws and by this man's ego, right? These men's egos. He is making a new way for us and a new path for us in the future and going forward. And what if that new way has been and probably is in the palm of your hand right now as we speak, right? And you're probably looking at me on it right now. It's your phone, right? That is the new way to to learn these new skills of the future, right? That are impacting and changing our futures. I know you've seen out here. I know you see half these commercials out here is AI, right? It's out here. It's changing our world, and these skills are skills that are in high demand and that businesses are requesting highly and desperate for right now, right? And are willing to pay good money for these skills that you can learn without having to take the student loans and be in debt for that's the whole funny thing about this system, right? So they want you to go to school and get these loans and get these high school student loans so you can go to school so that you can get the good job. But then when I tell you the amount of people that I know with these good high degrees and they can't find a job or they are struggling, right? And then now that you go in debt, right, to get these degrees, pay them back for the duration of your career if you ever do find a job or do ever get a good job. And then now the government is devaluing those degrees. Like, what is this? what kind of system is this, right? And it's just what we've been told and what we've been programmed. But at the end of the day, there is so many better ways to make a living and to make a legacy for yourself, for your babies. And I want to show you, and I want to bring you into a whole new system, right? We gonna leave that one in 2025. That big ugly bill, they can keep all of that shit in 2025. I want you to come into 2026, learn about the mompreneur method, and I want you to learn about that system, because this system, this is a community. And I want to show you this week about this new path. It's a community of other mothers who are encouraging each other and showing each other the way. We are teaching each other all about AI. We are helping each other to elevate and to, again, make these legacies and make sure that we can take care of ourselves and our babies regardless of what's going on with around us, right? We can continue to make these things happen, and we can build these things on our own and for ourselves and for our families. And it all starts with one single step of faith, Mom. You just got to take it. So I want you to check out my free pink print. That is your first step. I want you to check it out. It is a guide that introduces you to some of the possibilities that exist in this new digital wealth era that we are entering, and learning these high income earning skills that only that exist, and the possibilities that exist outside of this old broke down ass system that we are all fumbling our way through these days. So download it. Again, links in my bio. I want you to download the free pink print, check it out, take it in, and then holler at your girl. Let me know what you think and if you're really ready to make these things happen. Do not let them count you out, sis. Do not let them count you out, because it's time for you to build for yourself. And at the end of the day, they don't care about you. They don't care about us. They really don't. But I do. And I got my two little black princesses. They are on the way right behind me as well. And I want to make a way for us. I want us to win out here. I want us to make it through all of this craziness. When I think of one day when things will not be so hectic, right? But I wanted to do that, and I want us to start. I want to start this now. It's 2026. Like I said, let's leave all that craziness, all the foolishness, all the being stuck and depressed and down bad. We're going to leave all that in 2025. Now this 2026, let's make this the year that we change the game, sis. Let's do this. Come join the mompreneur method and follow me, because we're going to go all the way into this thing, going through this next year. Stick with your girl.